Happy Monday, everybody. How are you today? I greet you once again in love and peace. One thing I want to say, this is truly a blessing. I am so excited because more and more subscribers are coming to this channel. The word is getting out. So the community that's subscribed so far, I am really appreciative to you. So I just wanted to say thank you. God bless everyone. This is a movement that is going to grow and is growing right now as we speak. So I want to say to all my subscribers, thank you. The future subscribers, thank you as well. So as always, please hit that subscribe button and click it and like it. And most importantly, hit that notification bell so when more videos come, that we can move forward. So I want to talk about this exciting new video, right? And we all know the question is, are fathers present or missing while living with their children? Now, just what I mean by that. In the first video, we talked about where are the missing fathers, and we talked about their physical presence, if they're there or not. We talked about in the first video, second video, we talked about are they there in terms of their cognitive ability? And this cognitive ability simply means the way they think, they scheme is the way they articulate, the way they relate to one another. You know, that word relationship, I look at the root word relate. How am I relating with you? Am I there? For example, we talked about like memory recall. First thing learned is hardest thing to forget. So when you with your father growing up through these developmental stages, then you begin to say, you know what? I had that memory recall. I can remember when we physically went to the park. I can remember when we went and that sort of thing. But today, this is what I want to talk about today. What I mean by being present. I want to talk about emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is simply mean, are you able to join with somebody emotionally? Meaning, are the fathers able to be present, but also be able to meet with you emotionally, to meet your safety needs, your love and belonging needs, and so you can self-actualize. Now, so often I do realize, people would say, well, I had my father around, but, he was always working. He spent a lot of money on me, but they really deep inside wish that they were emotionally bonded with their father, where they can, the great Maya Angelou, and she just transitioned, y'all. My God, I love her. And she once said, you can forget what a person may say, or you can forget what a person may do, but you will never forget how they made you feel. And that's when I'm talking to you, missing fathers. What I'm asking and what I'm trying to get across to you is the emotionally bonding. Are you emotionally available? Now, a lot of times we talked about the cognitive abilities, able to articulate, able to connect, being physically present. But today video, we want to talk about, what about your emotional intelligence? Are you emotionally intelligent? Or you can be emotionally not intelligent. You know what I'm saying? Which one? You pick. Most often what I see, if someone is emotionally not intelligent, then a lot of things kind of go past them. They think, okay, well, I pay child support. So I'm paying child support. I'm taking care of you. I come pick you up maybe on the weekend. And when I pick you up on the weekend, I'll go and drop you off to my mother's house and let my mother spend a lot of time with you while I'm out boozing or doing this or, doing what you're doing, and then come back at the end of this on Sunday and then say, oh, come on, time to take you back to your mother's house. No, missing fathers. No, 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 no. Because in your mind, you'll grow up thinking, well, in my memory, you'll be thinking, well, I was always there. And then another thing, let me not forget, you may impress upon your child what you think is right, what you think how he or she should feel, and don't give any room or space for the child to what we call self-determinate, meaning the child to explain and talk to you of how they feel. So therefore, when they feel ignored, missing fathers, then guess what? It's a lack of validation. Everybody wants to be validated. You're not in connecting with them through love. Again, love. Love is an action word, showing someone, not just being there present. I mean, you can have, I've seen and I've heard some cases of fathers just sitting there and watching sports all day long, or, into their cell phones all day long, or, onto their work and all day long. And then they shut their children inside of a bedroom. Go in the bedroom, play your PlayStation 4, your Xbox, and forget all about them. While the children in there could be building a bomb. Or children could be in there just thinking and wishing that they had that emotional connection. And when you don't, for instance, fathers, have that emotional availability for the child, then you don't have that secure attachment, which meets the safety needs that everybody needs, the love needs and belonging. And when you don't meet that, then you are disconnected. And when things happen in the relationship and how you relate one another, you begin to scratch your head. No. You must remember, you must question yourself. Are you, missing fathers, are you emotionally available to your children? Are you willing to validate and listen, active listening to your children? Are you willing to participate in activities with your younger children? If they into riding a bike, teaching them how to ride a bike, taking a walk, playing a video game with them, listening to them, coloring with them. Are you willing to do that? Are you willing to allow them to come up with an idea and express themselves and you follow their lead? That's what I mean by connecting, being emotional available, being present in the moment with your children. So often we miss that. And again, in my first video, I talked about we've been socialized just as the male culture not to be expressive, not to be vulnerable. And that is key. Vulnerability. Missing fathers, males, period. Come on. We need to, again, strip down and show vulnerability. Express yourself. Vulnerability is the key. Being present in that moment is the key. Listening, not just giving them your children something and, okay, go ahead, do what you got to do. I'm not trying to, okay, have a good time. Okay, you want to go there? Here, I give you some money. You go to the party. No. What I charge you to do is when the next time when you're with your children and you have your cell phone, cut off the cell phone or put the cell phone in another room. When it's time for work, leave work at work. Spend that time with your children. Be present. Be present. That's what I mean. Emotional intelligence, not just cognitive intelligence, not just thinking if I'm physically here, dropping you off to maybe my mother's house, which is their grandmother, and then coming back, or missing visitation if you have a court agreement or something like that. Whatever your situation is, you must understand that you must be emotionally available. You must be present in the moment. It is critical. It is critical on how the child is going to emotionally develop during his or her stages of development. It is key. And so, I felt like I really, really, really needed to come across this because I have so many conversations about where the parent, the father thinks he is magnificent and he's the greatest thing on earth, and that he did his thing because he paid child support and he was there here and there, inconsistent, while the child has a different narrative. The child is like, no, I mean, I don't have, all I know how you made you feel, like the great Maya Angelou said, you made me feel sad. You made me feel, as I talked in my last video, rejected, abandoned, not validated of me as your child, but as a human being. Try that on for size. As a human being. So, I'm saying, once again, I just wanted to share that with you, give everybody a piece of that. And I just want to say, as I always say, males, pay attention. Boys do what they want to do. Men do what they have to do. I just want to give everybody that peace. God bless you. I see you next week. It will be Father's Day. For all your fathers out there that are present emotionally, please tell them, single mothers, let them know Father's Day is coming up. All right. Love everybody. Peace.